All of these influencers that you're seeing right now aren't even real, but they're making very real money just by using AI. And I've gone deep into the rabbit hole of AI influencers, studying how they're made, how they grow, and how they monetize it. I even created a few of my own influencers, and I will show you exactly what I learned along the way. Take Aitana Lopez, for example, the most recognizable AI influencer. She got over 375k followers, and Mia Lanez, she recently went viral and hit over 167k followers almost overnight. Then we have Mia Lanez. She sits around 160k followers, but she might be making the most amount of money out of all of them. You know, big brands and real people are paying a lot of money to some dude that is running these pages in his basement. And you can be that dude, because in this video I will show you exactly how you can make your own AI influencer, and I will show you different ways how you can monetize this. Honestly, it's not that hard to make 10k a month using this method that I'm about to show you. This guy right here already got over 50k followers by following my last video about this topic. The biggest challenge you will face while generating your AI influencer is getting rid of that plastic look. If you take a look at Aitana, Maya and Mia, then you will see that they are insanely realistic while still having absolute perfect consistency across every image and video. And we can do this too. Let me show you how this works. For this, we will be using a tool called OpenArt. Now, the reason I'm using this is because they got all the image tools that I need and all the video tools that we also need later in this process. First of all, so what you want to do after you've logged into OpenArt, you want to go over to image. Inside of image, you want to select the right model. There are currently two methods of doing this. The first method is using OpenArt Photo Realistic. This has just launched and I'm still testing it out, but the way it works is as follows. You just select this model, then you type in your prompt, and if you have no idea how to prompt this, I will include all the prompts that I've used for this video inside a document that you can get if you sign up to my newsletter. For the prompting method, I'm using this AI influencer prompt bot that I created. So in this case, I want to create a female influencer. What I then do is I answer all of the questions that it's asking me. So this can be anything from like what the purpose is, what the visual identity is, what the fashion style is, all of that. We then give it all the information that it needs, and now it will generate the prompt that we can use for photo realism inside of Flux. So I copy this and I paste it in there. Then all you have to do is select the size. Now for this, I want to have a 3x4 image, and now we click on create. Then we're left with an image like this. This honestly looks already quite cool, and if you want to use this one, then you can continue with the next step. But before, I will show you the next method, which is using Flux Dev with a composition reference. In my opinion, throughout all the testing that I've done, this is the absolute best method that you should try out when generating your images, because you get full control over the outcome. Let me explain how this works. First, you want to take the image style. So for this example, I'm using her, as she is AI generated and I'm allowed to use that. Now, don't use real people for this because that might get you in trouble. But what you want to do is you want to go over to Instagram Saver, and now you want to copy in the URL into this thing right here. You can now download the image that you want. So in my case, I want to download this one, and now I bring this over to OpenArt. Then I go back to the model. Here I click on switch, and then I click Flux Dev. Now within Flux Dev, there are a ton of different settings that you can use. You can use subject to face reference, pose reference. In this case, we want to try out composition reference. I've tested out all of them. This gave me the best results because it's taking the composition from that original image. So now I'm taking this image, I'm putting it in there, and make sure the influence strength is around 0.17. I've tested out multiple different ways, but this gave me the best results. Now the next part is giving it your prompt. So now you can describe, maybe using the same prompt that we already got from ChatGPT, or using your own prompts that you have in mind. So I paste the prompt inside here, then I go for the output style. I put it as 4x5 because that's a good Instagram size. Now we hit generate, and that leaves us with a result like this. Now, if you like this version, then you click on upscale and then you click on 2x, and this will give you the highest quality image that you can then use inside of Flux Context. And then you download the image. I'm using PNG for that. Now you want to take this over to Flux Context, as Flux Context has some insane image editing capabilities. All we have to do is we have to simply put in our image that we have right here. And then we can just prompt it, remove these sunglasses. Now we hit recreate, and now that gives us this image. This will be the primary image that we will be using for all of our images. You need to make at least 4 of them because we will be using Flux context to make more images. So now we will click on use image, and then we'll use it as an omni reference. We will delete the original one, and then we give it multiple different prompts, so we have multiple different variations. This is very important because you want to have her in different settings so the AI better understands what she looks like. As you can see, I now have a new angle of her, just a slightly different position. Now I use this also as an omni reference, and now we already have 2 images in here that is using as omni reference. We repeat this process until we have 4 images. We have all the omni references that we need. So let me do this a few more times. I've added this image and this image as an omni reference, and now these 4 images will be the core images that we will be using anytime we need to make an image of this person. We are now ready to move over to the next step, which is making money with our AI influencer. There are multiple different ways of how you can do this. You can already do this with images, but you can also do this with videos. Before I show you how to make videos, let me first dive into how the top players are making money with their AI influencer. Mia is doing brand deals only. You see, you can contact them in the DMs, and what she will do is she will post some kind of story or some kind of post on her Instagram at the place where she's at. This can be anything like holding products, being at a specific event, or anything that you can imagine where you can put some kind of AI influencer. Then we have Maya. Now she is doing some spicy shit, and I'm not gonna show you how you can make that not safe for work content, but pretty much she might be making the most amount of money in this whole method. If you really want to do the same thing as Maya does, then take a look at this next method that I'm about to show you. So here we have Aitana Lopez. If we take a look at her linktree, then you see she is promoting a Fanvue page. And with this Fanvue page, she's promoting her gaming content. Just take a look at this. Here we have her.
Hey mortales! Welcome to Play Aitana, your new favorite gaming account. Here's a sneak peek at what's coming.
The crazy thing is that this works. Like, you don't have to post the spicy stuff. You can make money just by doing this. In fact, I already made some money with this method that I'm about to show you. I took inspiration from Aitana, and I will show you exactly how she makes money with this. She already has 33k likes, and people are paying around $10 per month for this. To get started with this method, I will leave the link to Fanvue in the description down below so you can check it out. So you gotta sign in with your account. Once you're signed up to your account, you need to click on become a creator. After that, you want to click on start earning. Here you can enter the referring code. Then you can enter your country of residence. Then here you need to pick AI created, because Fanvue is the only platform that supports AI created creators. So now we continue this. Here you want to select what type of niche you're in. For me, this is gaming. It can be fitness, it can be food, anything you can imagine. Next up, how do you identify? My character identifies as a female. Then you need to set up your profile. And because I'm doing gaming, I'm gonna make a gaming avatar. So in order to get to that point, I will use this prompt. I will leave that prompt again in the description down below so you can check out all my prompts. And I'm just gonna click on create. So here in Fanvue, we want to upload our image. Then you want to select on how you want to have it looked. I want to align this line with our eyes. And now we add in the display name. I'm gonna do Stacy Lopez. Next up, gaming with Stacy. And now we click on continue. Here you want to add in your banner. This can be something AI generated, and then you want to set out your bio. For the bio, you want to be in depth with this. For now, I'm going to put follow me for more gaming adventures. And then we hit continue. How much do you want to have the fans to pay you? This can be anything from like $3.99 to $100 per month, which is crazy, but I'm gonna keep it at $9.99. And now you need to identify yourself with your driver's license, your ID, or whatever. I've already done this in my other account, so I'm not gonna do it again. But basically after that, you're asked how you came to Fanvue. Please add in that Dan Kieft referred you to this. I would very much appreciate that. So here I have my other account, and now we can start making videos. We actually need to have an intro video so we can add that to our profile. You want to use this image and you want to use that as an omni reference. We're going to remove all of these, and now we want to do same girl, same background. We want to make this 16 by 9. The reason why we want to make this 16 by 9 is because Google VO3 can only do this in 16 by 9 right now. You can download this as a PNG, or you can just click on image to video. This will bring you over to image to video. Here you can select any type of model that you want. In our case, we're going to do Google VO3 because it automatically adds in voice. We're just going to enter the following prompt. She waves and says, "Hey gamer boys, welcome to my channel. Subscribe for gaming walkthroughs. I play Fortnite, Battlefield and Minecraft." You're going to add in no captions or subtitle because otherwise they will add that in sometimes. Then we're going to use audio on 1080p and we're going to use fast because that will save you some credits. I've already done this step on my other character that I have right here. This was the result.
Hey gamer boys, welcome to my channel. Subscribe for my gaming walkthroughs. I play Fortnite, Battlefield, and Minecraft.
Honestly, quite good. Next up, you want to get some footage of your character. As you can see in Aitana Lopez, she has herself in that video and then she has Fortnite footage. All you gotta do is you just gotta start. So basically, I have an intro of my video. So check this out.
Today, I will be destroying some noobs in Battlefield 6, so let's dive in.
After that, you can literally switch over to Battlefield 6 gameplay and just occasionally add in her face cam along with a few things that she's saying. Once you're done generating your post, you might want to do a bit of editing to add in the gameplay. Then you go back to Fanvue, you upload it right here, and now you can write in your caption. You can literally use ChatGPT for this. Let me just bring out my inner girl and let me write a caption. And now we can create this post. Of course, make sure to complete your profile by adding in that intro video of your character. Let's see if the original one is already done with this.
Hey gamer boys, welcome to my channel. Subscribe for my gaming walkthroughs. I play Fortnite, Battlefield, and Minecraft.
Our profile is now as good as complete. All you have to do is maintain posting, and then you have to get some traffic going from Instagram to this page. Now this page is already doing numbers and they have gone the spicy route of Fanvue, which is of course a possibility, but that's not the only way that you can do this. There are a number of different ways of how you can monetize these type of videos. For example, Mia probably makes around $2,500 to $5K per sponsored post on her Instagram page. You can also do this with completely different type of content. For example, this UGC style ad that I've made using this character. You can even run Facebook ads, e-commerce, all of that would be possible with AI influencers. There's even this page right here, which is run by the government of Germany, and they have used this to get more tourism for their country. That's insane that the government is using an AI influencer for this. So if they're using it, then you should definitely be using it. All of this can be done inside of OpenArt. I will leave the link to that in the description down below, and I will leave all the prompts, including the ChatGPT agent and the Fanvue link, in the description down below, so you can try that out. Please, the only thing I'm asking is sign up to my newsletter, where I will give you some free value that you can use for your videos.